Okay, I've been studying recently, and by the way, working from home rocks because it gives you some extra time to not have the commute, not have the fuel expenses, not have the distractions that bombard you with the billboards, but you can focus on the pearls in your home. And when you do that, you have extra time. And with that extra time, I like to study. And I pulled out a book that I've been it's been on my shelf for a long time, and read just the first page. And it's from Abraham Lincoln. It's one of the letters he wrote to Mr. Wells in 1859. And he says this. He's referencing another person. He says, he upholds the Dred Scott decision, declares that he cares not whether slavery be voted down or voted up, that it is simply a question of dollars and cents, and that the Almighty has drawn a line on one side of which labor must be performed by slaves. Well, I point that out because that reminded me of a quote from a professor. His name was, I remember the last name, his name is Bohm, David Bohm. And he has this powerful book that I've started, read about a chapter or so, super love it. But I found this powerful quote about drawing a line. And I want to tell you, if there's any lines that need to be drawn, it's between you and the Lord. Where do you stand right now? Where are you? Are you prepared to enter his presence? Do you realize that his presence is available to you right now inside your soul? You have the God within you, and through turning to him, he will shine forth in your life. He will transform everything about you. But you've got to take accountability. You've got to draw a line in your own sand and say, enough is enough. I'm not sitting on the fence anymore. I'm ready to take action. Because at the end of the day, nations, states, worlds, whatever it may be, the only difference between you and the other person on the other line in the sand is someone said, there's a line in the sand. There's a nation here. There's a whatever here. But at the end of the day, we're all part of one family. You and I are sons and daughters of the Almighty God. And I'll return to David Bohm's quote now. You can see that nations are established by thought. The boundary of a nation is invented by thought. If you go to the edge of the nation, there is nothing to tell you that it is a boundary unless somebody makes a wall or something. It's the same land. The people may often be very different, but what one side or the other seems all important. Let me rewrite that. But what is one side or the other seems all important. It's thought that makes it so. So it's all about our thoughts, people. And I love how it said in Isaiah 55 that our thoughts are not his thoughts. Our ways are not his ways. Our ways are not his ways, but they can be. When you turn to him, he turns to you, and he gives you his thoughts and his ways and access to his power. He wants to pour that knowledge upon you. Not just a little sprinkle here and a sprinkle there. He wants to give it all to you. He wants to lift you. He wants to make you mighty. Mighty in your home, mighty in your community, mighty in the nation, mighty in the world by being obedient and living in harmony with his teachings. He will transform you. Will you let him?